All right, Eagles Syndicate family, the NFL draft is tomorrow. So today I want to break down a 3-round mock draft with you guys, going through the first 3 picks for the Philadelphia Eagles. They have like 5 fifth rounders. I'm sure Howie's going to be wheeling and dealing. I doubt that we even keep these 3 picks, but I want to focus and really hone in on my thought process in these 3 picks, break it down for you guys, and just kind of overall get your feedback as well. As we have the PFF mock draft here, we got it simulating. We're coming up on pick 32. Why do we have pick 32? Because we won the damn Super Bowl. If Walter Nolan falls this far, I would be stunned. Absolutely, unequivocally stunned. I gotta make sure Malachi Starks is off the board, right? Yeah. Okay, Malachi Starks is off the board. That is my dream target for Philly. Now, Walter Nolan, obviously, I believe if he was on the board, this is a no-brainer pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. Personally, I just think the explosiveness he brings to the D-line, a guy that talented, I have him as a top 2 defensive tackle in this draft, but I'm seeing reports he's going to go in the top 10. So, just to be clear, I am not picking Walter Nolan because he will not be there for Philly. Yeah, anything can happen in the draft. That's not going to happen. I'm seeing reports that he's going in the top 10. He has not fallen to 32. So this is what we are pretty much working with here. The first thing I want to do is take a look at the safeties. Kevin Winston Jr., a guy that Philly likes, but I think Philly, if this was the safety layout, may be better off waiting until round 2. Corner, Trey Amos, Benjamin Morrison. Benjamin Morrison's a guy to keep your eye on. The thing with Benjamin Morrison that we don't know is the medicals. Guy's had 2 hip surgeries, a shoulder surgery, certainly some concerns there. But when he is healthy, he looks like the best man corner in the draft. The guy is all over receivers. Trey Amos is solid, but I don't love it. The team could use a Tyler Booker, guard out of Alabama. The thing is, he's not a great puller in the run block game, and the Eagles obviously could use that. Donovan Jackson, not necessarily a bad pick here, but I don't fully love it. What do we got in the tight end room? Nothing that's in the first round here. Anything in the wide receiver? I mean, Kyle Williams, I love, but I just don't see Philly making that move. And then James Pierce Jr. and Nick Scotton. That's kind of where I think Philly would land here. 2 potential first round talents here. Pierce, more of a pure pass rusher, whereas Scotton, I think, is a first and second down edge rush. What do you feel that Philly particularly needs and wants? I lean Nick Scotton in this spot, but if you wanted to go James Pierce Jr., I don't hate it. But for me, I'm more of a Scotton guy. So let me know who you would have taken there. And I want to go look at the safeties. I don't think Kevin Winston made it. He went right before. I would expect Howie to trade up if Kevin Winston was still on the board at this point in time. Just to clarify, we didn't. I'm not paying for trades, but I look at the tight ends because I do think we need one. I do like Terrence Ferguson. I'm actually a decent fan of Harold Fannin Jr. as well. I think that might be a position we target in the 3rd round. Interior offensive line, I don't love what I'm seeing here. Offensive tackle, I'm not loving it. Again, at that point, I think we might as well just go late round piece. Corner, Kobe Bryant, not a bad pick, but could potentially wait on him for the 3rd round. Listen, I'm gonna double dip on defensive line. Omar Norman Lott. The guy's an absolute beast at the defensive tackle position. He's the best player available on my board here. He's the best player available on PFF's board, and I don't think Philly could ever have too much defensive line. Personally, I just don't think that that's going to be a thing. The team lost quite a bit this offseason. BG retired, Sweat goes, Milton Williams goes. So quickly replenishing the defensive line through the NFL draft. Xavier Restrepo, an interesting name here in the 3rd round. Philly, I don't think is going to draft wide receiver, but I'd be remiss if they just didn't at least give the position a look. Tight end, if Goddard's going to be gone, again, Harold Fannin Jr., I'm a big fan. What else we got here? Who's at corner? Kobe Bryant still available. I like Kobe. The safety room. Could you go Jalen Reed? Maybe. Offensive tackle. Nah. Let's see the interior O-line. Nobody jumping out crazy to me. I'm in between Harold Fannin Jr., who an absolute great grade, obviously. The guy is a stud. I mean, obviously, PFF likes to hide a ton of stuff, but 6'4", 230, absolute beast of a man at the tight end position. Went to a smaller school in Bowling Green, so maybe not a lot of people know. And Kobe Bryant. That's who I'm down to. 6'1", 175. I think the Eagles are decent depth-wise at corner. I think they are. I won't be mad if they go Kobe Bryant here. But I believe Dallas Goedert will be moved. So I'm taking Harold Fannin Jr. And that's the draft for the Philadelphia Eagles for the first 3 rounds. And there we go. The PFF gave it an A for Scorton, an A for Omar Norman Lott, and a C for Harold Fannin Jr. So at the end of the day, I think Philly does some moving in this area. I think it's possible they trade back from 32, but I like Scorton. I have a first-round grade on him. I know Howie doesn't have 32 first-round grades, but I have one on Scorton. So this is what I would tentatively do with the Eagles' first 3 rounds. I would have traded up for Kevin Winston, personally, but I still think Justin Simmons is a name on that free agent market that if Philly doesn't get a safety that they are in love with in this draft, that they will bring in and sign as a stopgap guy in the Vic Fangio defense. He knows how to play it, and he's played in it well. So maybe they want to double down, double dip on defensive line, and I would be absolutely cool with it. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this mock draft in the comment section down below. I appreciate your guys' support. We will be up here tomorrow night to talk about the Eagles' first-round pick. If the Eagles trade out of that spot, then a video will probably be coming Friday for the expectation. So if the Eagles make a pick Thursday night, late Thursday night video on the channel. If they don't make a pick Friday, I will be up here in the morning / noon-ish talking about what I expect the team to do. But as always, let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. If you love the Philadelphia Eagles and you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that sub button. I'll catch you next time. Peace.